Have you ever experienced a day so strange that it leaves you questioning your sanity? In a quaint town nestled beside a serene lake, two friends named Howard and Drake were enjoying a peaceful fishing trip. Their tranquility was abruptly shattered when a cluster of terrified children, covered in blood and bruises, stumbled upon them, pleading for help. Without a moment's hesitation, Drake fired up his van and rushed the children to the hospital. With their bodies marred by injuries and their minds clouded by trauma, the children couldn't even recall their names. After ensuring the children received medical attention, Howard and Drake found themselves in a predicament. Who would take responsibility for these nameless, helpless kids? After a brief discussion, they decided to bring the children back to Howard's home, where he lived with his wife, 4 children, and 3 dogs. After a quick stop at the grocery store for pet food, they returned home. Drake decided to stay the night, and Howard's wife prepared a meal from the freshly caught fish. The children, now cleaned and dressed in Howard's son's clothes, joined them for dinner. As they dined, a chilling news report turned their attention to the television. The hospital they had visited earlier had exploded, leaving nothing but a mysterious black ash in its wake. The pet store they had stopped at suffered the same fate. Investigators found no cause for the explosions, but they did find something peculiar. The sunlight couldn't penetrate the areas affected. It was as if a shield of darkness had enveloped them. A week passed, and the inexplicable black goo continued to spread, consuming everything in its path. Scientists were at a loss, and fear gripped the town. One by one, every house, every object became shrouded in this impenetrable darkness. As the town descended into an eternal night, strange and dangerous creatures began to emerge. This darkness seemed to be their realm, their eyes useless in the black, but their hearing sharp as a hawk's. The town's residents, trapped in this terrifying situation, found that any attempt to escape resulted in instant incineration upon contact with sunlight. Those who dared to enter the town were swiftly killed by the black goo. A month passed, and the once peaceful town was now an unrecognizable abyss, inhabited by these shadowy creatures. One of these creatures, possessing the ability to phase through objects, found its way to Howard's house. As it neared the warm glow of light emanating from within, one can't help but wonder, what will happen next?